reciting in the morning. That's what we go to sleep reciting every night.
That they may keep thee from the strange woman.
Yeah, that's we're humble. Okay, we're begging the Lord to give us the strength to continue. Okay, every night. We're begging the Lord to stay in the truth. Right? Diligent, begging the Lord to keep us in the way, keep us together, one body. Right?
That they may keep thee from the strange woman, from the stranger with flatter with her words.
Yeah, that strange woman is false philosophers. Right?
Yeah, let me say something. Guys like that, man, could produce a lot of demons because he's basically trying to big us up, and basically that sends the wrong vibration because it's basically, yeah, I am doing a good job. Yeah, I'm doing. Nah, man. What we're doing is what's accepted. It's an acceptable service. This is what we're supposed to be doing. This ain't no good job, brother. You're speaking very well, brother. You broke that down nicely, bro. Nah, man.
That's an avenue to bring a lot of.
That's about exactly. So we gotta correct that right now, man. Because that's exactly what it'll do. It'll start putting pride in us, start accepting flatteries of the tongue, man.
You're lucky, man. So Psalms 12 verse 3, the Lord...
We scoff at those compliments, man. That's the,
gotta cast that demon down, man.
Compliments like that, they're really disgusting, and they're insulting and they're hypocritical.
Yeah, because we're supposed to remain humble, man, in a lowly spirit. He who exalteth himself shall be abased, man. So we got to stay humble. The meek shall inherit the earth, man. That's nice.
Psalms 12 verse 3. The Lord shall cut off all flattery lips.
There you go.
That's flattering. We don't desire flattering. We don't desire flattering titles. Okay?
That's right.
And the spirit that he was in, that's not even. It's like he don't understand this whole thing that we're saying for him to even make a righteous judgment like he just made. Like I said earlier, we're prophesying the destruction of his industry. All right? We're prophesying the destruction of his industry, his way of life.
This is
him.
I know he got more.
The Lord, Psalms 12 verse 3, the Lord shall cut off all flattering lips.
See, the spirit has changed this subject, you know, he uses on a woman, then he changes to this, you know.
Yeah, because, you know,
the spirit just told me to go into the woman. I wasn't even originally going to do that, you know.
In the tongue that speaketh proud things.
That was a proud statement. Yeah, I guarantee he's proud. Yeah. You know, I guarantee he's proud.
Just to say, pride wasn't even made for a man. You know, so that's a demon when you start getting them feelings like, you know, you're on top and that's a fucking demon, man, overtaking your state of mind, state of consciousness, man.
I'm about to say this. It's not even that he really agrees with what we're saying. He's just looking at how dedicated we are to it. So he's acknowledging that fact. We're not agreeing with the message.
He sees us out here every week. He know we really believe in what we believe in, so he admires that.
He's dedicated in poetry and doing his thing, so he's like, I mean, he's doing his thing. He put all his time into that. He sees us doing the same thing. So we think we're like similar synonymous with each other.
Yeah, he's gonna say like we're really the same, you know. See young brothers doing something we think is cool.
We call it the Actors Guild and being that thing. Whatever he's doing, it's called guild. There's a balance. Like if a man of the Lord give you gratitude, the scripture too say, give due credit to them that is due, like a man or let another man praise you. He's not up that's like Satan trying to praise you.
Exactly.
It's a game.
Yeah, but then Paul rebuked the spirit that was saying these men are the men of the Most High, these men are the Most High. And it was getting so far, he told the spirit to get out of him.
Yeah.
Even though he was saying the right thing, but it was a demon that was saying it.
Exactly.
They believe in trouble too. So.
Yeah, exactly.
It's John 8:28. Then Yahushua.
And a matter of fact, that was a demon that said what he said
Exactly.
earlier.
That's why I made that statement. It says, then said Yahushua unto them, when ye have lifted up the Son of Man, then shall ye know that I am he, and that I do nothing of myself. But as my Father hath taught me, I speak these things. And he has sent me, and he that sent me is with me. The Father hath not left me alone, for I do always those things that please him. As he spake these words, many believed on him. Then Yahushua said to those Jews which believed on him, if ye continue in my word, then ye are my disciples indeed. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. So this is the word, man, that should be exalted and lifted and praised.
That's the life.
I'll read it again. This is John 8:31. Then said Yahushua to those Jews which believed on him, if ye continue in my word,
So you
which
have
is,
to
really,
endure
which is
it.
really the Father's word, you know? Because he just said anything that he has to say, he was taught of the Father. You know? It's like, but it says, then said Yahushua to those Jews which believed on him, if ye continue in my word, then ye are my disciples indeed. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
Yeah, so you got to continue in the words of the Lord. Right? The Lord kept preparing his face. The Lord observed the high holy days, feast of dedication, the Passover, okay, the Sabbath. All right, so how are we better than the Lord? We're not better than the Lord. So the scriptures say the servant is not greater than his master. Or the disciple of the Lord. I don't know, that Edomite was probably watching the video. He said the bus was coming out here making noise, the hindrance and shit. Probably watching the video.
thing was, when he said that, kisses, he had a cross on his neck. Yeah. He took it out and kissed him right down the street. He kept on kissing him and shit. And he thought he was safe.
Well, he made a covenant with death. You know? The cross represents death. So, you got to wear death around your neck. Right? The cross you're supposed to actually physically take up, okay, is when you teach this word, all right? You expose yourself to death. Expose yourself to danger.
John 13:13. You call me Master and Lord, and ye say, well, for so I am. If I then, your Lord and Master, have washed your feet, ye also ought to wash one another's feet.
Yeah, that's showing humility, okay? Being subject to each other. Right? That's an example of being humble. It's a perfect example of being humble.
This is what the Lord did, man.
The Lord, the most exalted spirit, save the most high, wash the lower spirit's feet. Okay? His own disciples. Men that were under him.
It says, if I then, your Lord and Master, have washed your feet, ye also to wash one another's feet. For I have given you an example that ye should do as I have done to you. Verily, verily, I say unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord, neither he that is sent greater than he that sent him. If ye know these things, happily are ye if you do them.
You know, so Yahushua is above us. He's the one that set us up. Right?
He's not a right man.
10. Go ahead. I want Corinthians 10 through 10.
Romans 12:1. I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service.
Yeah, that's our office. Our office is to be exposed to danger. Okay, not cooped up in a building, just like the disciples were. The disciples went out on the streets and taught the Bible. Okay, taught the prophecies. Okay, taught how men and women were supposed to conduct themselves. All right, and they did that whenever they could. Maybe every Sabbath day, maybe during the week. All right, we do it every Saturday. Right? We just happen to be in the Sabbath right now. And the Lord taught on the Sabbath, so you can't say we're going off. The Lord taught on the Sabbath, and he plucked ears of corn. Okay, and eat and didn't wash their hands. All right? So our works are acceptable in the eyes of the Most High. Is that it? No, give me 10:13
1 Corinthians 10:13. There have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape.
Yeah, so the trials that we go through, okay, the temptation, okay, that we go through, Yahushua, he made it so that we could conquer these demons, all right, when they come. The scripture said he made a way to escape.
That you may be able to bear it.
Yep, so we can bear whatever the Lord throws at us, okay? Because we're in line with the scriptures. We're in line with the will of Yahweh Bashem Shah. Yeah, go ahead.
1 Corinthians 9:25, and every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible. I therefore, verse 24, know ye not that they which run in a race run off, but one receiveth the prize.
Yeah, so we gotta when we run it, we gotta pace ourselves in this truth. All right. We gotta pace ourselves. A lot of times when we gotta speed up, and other times we gotta slow down. Right? When I first came in this thing, I was speeding up, trying to go light speed. Then I figured out that I had to slow down. So I can finish the race. Okay, which is enduring to the end, and obtaining salvation and carrying us. Okay. So right now we're pacing ourselves in the street. What?
And every man that's so one that you may obtain it.
What?
And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things.
Yeah, temper means self-control. Okay? Discipline. It's temperate in all things. You got that discipline, whether it comes to diet, whether it comes to women. Yeah.
Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we are incorruptible. I therefore so run not as uncertainly, so fight I not as one that beateth the air, but I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means when I have preached to others, I myself shall be a castaway.
Read that last verse again.
But I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway.
Yeah, so what Paul's teaching us is that we gotta have our emotions, our loins, okay, our behavior under control. Okay, we have to be in line with the commandments of the Lord. Right? Unless you become a castaway, unless you fall out of the truth. Okay, like the nigga in Trinidad. Okay, from day one or second day, when you find out about tights, he started extorting brothers for money, not being sincere. He was robbing brothers, right? Unjustly. Right? So he didn't bring his members into subjection. Right? So he became a castaway. He's cast out. So what we're looking for is videos too. See if he's still putting up videos.
There he is.
Still putting up videos, you see? We're keeping a close eye on it. Like the elder said, I think last week, he said they've been watching all the camps real close. Because the time is short, we're coming to the end. So the elders, which watching for our souls, is making sure we're all in line. Okay? Making sure we're all speaking the same thing. Making sure we're still teaching, making sure we're still faithful, making sure we're still strong. The elder's been mentioning, the elder Tahar mentioned and saying, I don't know what camp he's referring to, I don't watch all the camps. He's saying that the fire not there anymore in some of these camps. But the fire in Philly is here. We're on fire. Okay, we still believe 100% in his word. We believe that the Americans won't be destroyed. We believe that we have to continue to amend our ways, okay? Our wicked ways, right? We still want to see the so-called white man go down.
That's right.
Which biblical nationality is Esau. We still believe those things that we learned from the beginning.